Hello everyone, welcome back to finally another video on the Disneyland Productions YouTube channel. First of all, before we get into the video, I want to deeply apologize for my lack of videos over the last month and a half, I believe. I just started school, so videos will not be coming out as quickly as they would have in the summer. It's just mainly because we don't have a lot of time to do as much work as we did in the summer, and it's just getting too hard on ourselves. But today I do have some new progress for you. Let me show you instead of tell you. So, let's come over here to Jolly Holiday Cafe, because last time we left off here, all we had was the main building. Since then, we have added some of the roads, some of the walkways, and also some planters and some trees. These trees we just took from around the area, or around the world that we've built previously. So, just so we didn't have to rebuild them, because they take quite a bit of time. Let's see here. Yeah, so that looks kind of good. In the first video that I made, I did not show you guys that I put buildings down this side of Main Street, but I think it was the first video that I did post that these three buildings after Photoco, which is this building here that was made out of clay, they are here. So that's somewhat progress. Let's just come back to the main circle, but let's like plan out. Let me show you what I'm thinking for a little bit. So once the castle is done, which it kind of is, we will be going to Tomorrowland, which we have no idea how we're gonna build Astro Orbiter, which is just right over here off the right side of the main circle, and that's just the ride that has all the planets, and that is really the main entrance ticket to Tomorrowland. Now, we haven't talked about any color palettes for Tomorrowland, although we have been figuring out new stuff for Fantasyland, and I will show you that very, very soon. Now, last episode when we left off at quite a cliffhanger. If you don't remember, it looks something like this. But now, over the last month, me and my partner have been very hard at work, creating probably the best Disneyland castle replica that I have seen to this day. Now, I'm not taking any credit from any of the other people that have attempted this. I really agree it's very hard, and it's just because we have built this on such a large scale that we have been able to incorporate a lot of detail that if someone were to build it on a small scale, it wouldn't be, they wouldn't be able to incorporate this much detail. As for some of the block choices, because maybe some of you might be wondering, for the main building we used gray wool, light gray concrete powder, and also just clay. Now, on the actual castle in Disneyland, we do see this like brick texture on the actual building, which we try to use the darker gray tone to kind of pull out that brick, and the clay and the concrete powder just to kind of soften it a little bit. Now, once we get to the top half of of the castle, we start to see this this change in color, which we kind of use oak and jungle, and also um, to create a color that we don't have in Minecraft. We put jungle stripped wood behind pink glass. It kind of creates this like pinkish brown, which really gives off that color of what the Disneyland Castle is trying to incorporate into the actual castle itself. As for the roofs, now we haven't completely finished all the roofs, but the most of the roofs we have textured, and at night we put these candles. We have these candles here that illuminate the really nice roofs, and it also illuminates this gold so that it like brings out a nice gold top on the castle. So let me just do a little fly around and just let you see. So now I can't take credit for all this terraforming down here on the bottom. Now here's why. In Bedrock Minecraft for Xbox, there is a command that you can use to do something like world edit. This command was not made by me. I don't know the command completely off the top of my head, but if I did, I would definitely get credit to the founder of this command. Now, I haven't completely finished this side of the terraforming, but it's getting there. Yeah. So, just these last few days, I added this part right here. So this will also continue on to the walkway to where you'll walk into the actual beginning of Fantasyland. And it'll also just kind of cap off the castle on the right side. Now we are going to be adding a bridge that goes right here, that you have Snow White's well, and also the gnomes with the hill on the back of it as well. But we'll get to that at a later date. So I don't exactly remember how long it took us to do all of this, but I would probably say a good 2 or 3 days. Now, the back is not completely finished, but we do have quite the start on the back. Now, I will be kind of incorporating more detail and kind of making it a little bit more alive, but at the moment, we just have this for right now. Now, you see these 3 arches right here? Yeah, those took about an hour to do. It was just so hard to get the curve on those right, because as you can see, this pillar right here is not on the same axis as this pillar here, although it kind of is in a way just because of the walls. But this outer line of sandstone was supposed to end before this inner line of sandstone met in the middle, so that caused some difficulties as well. So it just took forever to do that. As for the chandeliers and the actual interior of this hallway, we winged it just because we felt that we weren't going to be able to replicate it correct or all the way correct, so we just kind of winged it here. Other than that, so if you're wondering what these little images over here are, or little buildings are, we're just starting to plan for Fantasyland, and we hope to start on that in the near future. So this is going to be like the one of the shops that's going to go here, and then over here we have the beginnings of like Peter Pan. Now this is definitely not how it's going to look, but it's just allowing me and my partner to get a really good idea of what we're going to be using for blocks. So, because sometimes he's not able to get on whenever I'm on, and it just allows me to keep on building if he's not able to get on. So just today I started working on this back here, which is just a transition from the castle going into Fantasyland. Now, the thing that arises a problem in this area is the floor elevation. As you can see, the floor elevation here is not on the ground like everything else in the rest of the world is. Now, I don't know how I'm going to exactly fix this problem, but it'll hopefully work itself out. Something in like Frontierland will probably fix it. I don't know what yet. Now, so the castle is pretty much everything we have been working on. It's taken forever. It's taken so long, and I am very sorry how long it has taken. So, yeah. Alright, now that I have rambled for about 10-ish minutes, I think I'm going to end the video here and let you take one last look at the castle and say goodbye. We've reached the end of the video. I thank everyone so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, wherever you are in the world, and I will see you next time for the next video. See ya!